Okay, so welcome back to this video. Okay, Bio Form 5, Chapter 3. Okay, this is new chapter, Nutrition in Plants. So today we will cover subtopic, all subtopic lah, 3.1 until 3.3 for Chapter 3. 2 Timothy 4 verse 17. But the Lord stood with me and gave me strength. So the first subtopic 3.1, we will study the main inorganic nutrient. Okay, main inorganic nutrient. So if we look at this dialogue here, okay, diagram, why do the leaves on these plants turn yellow? Kalau kita tengok ni, plants dia yellow dia punya leaves. It has to do with nutrients deficiency, kekurangan nutrien. These plants needs fertilizer. Okay, right? So plants also needs nutrient. So what are the main inorganic nutrients in plant? Okay, so we have macronutrients and micronutrients that are required by plants. Okay, these nutrients can be divided according to the quantities. Okay, according to the quantities needed by the plant. Okay, penamaan macronutrient dengan micronutrient itu bergantung kepada kuantiti nutrien itu yang diperlukan oleh tumbuhan. Okay, so we have macronutrient and also micronutrient. Alright, macro and micronutrients. So kalau kita tengok macronutrients di situ, okay, figure ini menunjukkan ini adalah macronutrients yang diperlukan. Okay, dan yang di sini adalah micronutrient lah. Okay, macro and micro. Alright, so we have this one, macro and also micro. So kalau kita tengok macro apa sama apa? So macro kita ada carbon, calcium, hydrogen, magnesium, oxygen, phosphorus, nitrogen, and sulfur, also potassium. Okay, manakala micronutrient yang diperlukan sedikit sahaja, kuantiti yang sedikit oleh tumbuhan, chlorine, zinc, iron, copper, manganese, nickel, boron, molybdenum. Okay, semua yang ini adalah micronutrient. Okay, three main macronutrients are carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Ini memang main macronutrient. Okay, ia boleh diperoleh dengan mudahnya daripada udara, air dan juga tanah. Okay, so this nutrient makes up most of the dry mass of plants. Therefore, the lack of these nutrients is rarely experienced by plant. Biasanya tumbuhan dia jaranglah kekurangan ketiga-tiga ini. Sebab ini ketiga-tiga nutrien ini, makronutrien ini senang untuk didapati. Okay, so manakala the remaining nutrient, okay, are taken in the form of mineral salt which are dissolved in soil through fertilization. Okay, so maksudnya yang lain itu dia kena dapat daripada soil lah, daripada soil melalui pembajaan lah. Okay, bajak. Okay, what is the necessity of macronutrients in plant? Apa kepentingan dia? Okay, every nutrient has its own function in order to ensure the plant complete their life cycle and achieve optimum growth and development. So bila kita kurang salah satu ataupun lebih macronutrient itu boleh menyebabkan kesan yang buruk lah terhadap pertumbuhan dan juga health of the plants. Okay, so this one, table 3.1 is the functions and also the effect of deficiency of macronutrients. Okay, macronutrients, this is the main macronutrients. We have carbon, oxygen, hydrogen. Function dia important in carbon cycle and oxygen cycle, and also this component are the component in all organic compound of plants and important component in the synthesis of sugar. Okay, effect of deficiency, maksudnya kesan kekurangan COH di sini, COH di sini. So what happen? Photosynthesis will not take place and less oxygen will be released by plant. Sebab photosynthesis dia tidak berlaku. So of course lah, less oxygen will be released. And then the growth of the plant will be stunted, terbantu disebabkan tidak ada glukos. Okay, so boleh menyebabkan the death of the plant lah. Okay, kemudian yang kedua punya ni nitrogen, and function dia to give the green color to plants through the formations of chlorophyll. Okay, so formations of chlorophyll needs nitrogen. Dia punya main component of protein, nucleic acid, enzyme in photosynthesis and respiration. Okay, so bila dia tiada kekurangan nitrogen, daun itu akan mengalami chlorosis. What is chlorosis? Yellowing of the leaves. Yellow lah, leaves menjadi kuning. Terutamanya pada leaves yang sudah matang lah, matured leaves. Kemudian underlying leaves falls off, and then protein synthesis also disrupted, so the growth of the plant also becomes stunted. Okay, next one, potassium. This is important in protein synthesis and in carbohydrate metabolism. Dia juga bertindak sebagai cofactor for some enzyme. What is cofactor? Cofactor itu adalah satu bahan yang akan bergabung dengan enzim lah before the reaction can take place. Okay, and then potassium also is important to maintain the turgidity in plant lah, kesegahan dalam tumbuhan. Kekurangan potassium, protein synthesis disrupted, edges of leaves become yellowish. Ini dia punya hujung-hujung daun itu, hujung-hujung daun become yellowish. And also premature death of plants, maksudnya belum lagi matang, belum lagi tua, mati sudah ada tumbuhan. Okay, kita sambung seterusnya. Calcium. Function dia main component of middle lamella. Okay, masih ingat lamella kan di daun kamu itu? Okay, so dia calcium itu adalah main component of the middle lamella, cell wall, and also spindle fiber during cell division. So kalau tidak ada kekurangan kalsium, the growth will become stunted, leaves become distorted and lobed. Dia bentuk lobed lah. Okay, lobed. Kemudian parts of between leaf veins become yellowish. Kawasan-kawasan di antara urat daun itu menjadi kuning. Kemudian kita ada magnesium. Magnesium is the main component of the structure of chlorophyll molecule. It will activate some plant enzyme and involve also in the metabolism of carbohydrate. Okay, deficiency. Parts between mature leaves juga become yellowish, same as the calcium. And dia punya bentuk leaves, lobe leaves. Okay. Kemudian red spots on leaf surface. Leaf surface dia akan ada red spot lah. Phosphorus, important in synthesis of nucleic acid, adenosine triphosphate ATP, and phospholipid in plasma membrane. And dia juga act as a coenzyme in the photosynthesis and respiration. Okay, deficiency, unhealthy root growth. Okay, root dia tidak akan healthy, and then dark green and dull colored of leaves will be formed, and also red or purple spots will appear on the older leaves lah. Okay, pada daun-daun yang lebih tua dia akan ada red or purple spots. Sulfur is a component of a few amino acid, one of vitamin B constituents, and a type of coenzyme. Okay, so deficiency dia, leaves or the whole plant will turn yellow. So you should remember what types of macronutrient, what is the function, and also dia punya effect of deficiency lah. Alright, so this is example lah. This one, their leaves of Ficus benjamina undergo chlorosis disebabkan kekurangan nitrogen. Okay, chlorosis yellow. This one, The leaves of Cryptostachyrinda, ini red pinang palm, disebabkan kekurangan potasium. Okay. Kemudian kita pergi kepada micronutrient. Micronutrient ini adalah yang diperlukan dalam kuantiti yang sedikit saja in plants. Okay. So the first one we have chlorine, important in the equilibrium of osmotic pressure in cells and photosynthesis reaction. Effect of deficiency, kalau kekurangan klorin, okay, kalau tiada klorin, tumbuhan akan wilt. Wilt means layu. The root growth will be slower, and the leaves will undergo chlorosis, okay, and the productions of fruit will become less lah. Second one, iron, act as a cofactor in chlorophyll synthesis, and it's also important in the growth of young plants. Deficiency, young leaves will become yellowish. Next one, manganese, it will activate the photosynthetic enzyme, important for cell respiration and nitrogen metabolism. Deficiency, network of dark green leaf veins with a background of light green. Maksudnya di sini ialah kita akan daun itu akan terdiri daripada urat daun yang dark green lah, tapi background dia adalah light green. Okay. Kemudian light brown or grey spots in between the leaf veins. Ada spots grey or light brown lah between the leaf veins. Okay, and then we have boron, helps the root in calcium ion uptake and sucrose translocation. Okay, translocation meaning the movements of the sucrose lah in the plant. Okay, and then involves in carbohydrate metabolism and helps in germinations of pollen. Ini germination germinations of pollen. Kemudian the deficiency, death of the terminal buds and abnormal growth. Okay, satu abnormal growth, kemudian terminal buds dia budding yang buds itu yang untuk tumbuh dia akan mati, dan juga leaves dia become thicker, dia bergulung dan juga fragile. Okay, fragile means senanglah dia jatuh. Okay. Okay, seterusnya zinc. Zinc di sini untuk leaf formation, juga untuk mensintesis auxin. Auxin is growth hormone in plants. Also act as a cofactor in metabolism of carbohydrate. If deficiency, leaf surface becomes spotted, okay, with chlorosis path. Spotted with chlorosis path lah. So dia ada spot-spot tertentu yang akan menjadi chlorosis lah, mengalami chlorosis, yaitu become yellow lah. And then stunted growth. Copper involves in nitrogen metabolism and also photosynthesis, and it is important for growth, reproduction, and flower formation. Deficiency, okay, the death of young shoot apex, okay, shoot apex, death. Kemudian brown spot on terminal leaves, and the plants also become stunted. Nickel, this is a component of plants enzyme involved in the breakdown of urea to become ammonia, which can be used by plant. Okay, kalau tiada stunted growth, crop production will reduce, and ada burn effect at the end of leaves due to the urea accumulation. Maksudnya ada at the end of the leaves dia macam ada terbakar, macam ada burn effect lah. Leaves dia itu kan, warna leaves dia itu ada burn effects. Okay, pernah nampak juga kan daun macam yang terbakar itu adalah disebabkan oleh pengumpulan urea. Okay, sebab dia tidak breakdown lah, dia tidak kena breakdown. And then molybdenum involves in nitrogen fixation and also nitrate reduction during synthesis of protein. The deficiency of molybdenum is chlorosis in between matured leaf veins. Di antara matured leaf veins itu akan berlaku chlorosis, and then the leaf color will become pale green, and this will reduce the crop production lah. Okay. A culture solution is used to study the importance of nutrient for plant growth. Okay, a culture solution known as NOPS solution. Dia contain all nutrient including trace element needed by healthy plants. Okay, culture solution dia kita panggil NOPS solution. Dia mengandungi semua nutrien yang diperlukan oleh tumbuhan yang sihat lah. Okay, a complete culture solution was prepared by a chemist named Wilhelm Knoop. Sebab itu dia panggil NOPS solution lah. Wilhelm Knoop in 1859. So this table shows the compositions of complete NOOP solution. So ini adalah NOOP solution lah, culture solution, yang mana dia sangat diperlukan oleh tumbuhan yang sihat lah. So calcium nitrate 0.8 gram, potassium nitrate 0.2 gram, potassium dihydrogen phosphate 0.2, magnesium sulfate 0.2, iron 3 phosphate. Okay, iron 3 phosphate trace, and distilled water dia adalah 1000 mil lah, 1000 cubic centimeter. So ini adalah kandungan dalam itu NOOP solution yang diperlukan untuk yang healthy plants lah. Okay. Okay. We go to 3.2. Organ for water and mineral salt uptake. Apakah organ yang terlibat di dalam pengambilan air dan juga garam mineral? Okay. So, why is the root most important organ for plants? So, we already learned in chapter 1. Roots are involved directly in plant growth kan. Okay. So, root itu biasanya terletak di soil surface lah, under the soil surface. This is because roots grow towards the center of earth and watery areas. So the internal and external structure of roots are adapted to their function. Memang structure roots itu mestilah dia ada adapted to function dia. So we have two main functions of roots. Okay, the first one is to provide support and strength to anchor the plant in the soil. Satu kita akan untuk support dan juga kekuatan dia untuk mencengkam tanah. Kemudian yang kedua adalah to absorb water and mineral salt from the soil and then transport them to the stems and leaves. Ini adalah dua major functions of roots. Okay, this is root structure for water and mineral salt uptake lah. So this is the primary root di sana. You can refer to your textbook. Lateral root, primary root, and also we have root collar. We have here, this is root hair, lateral root. Okay, ini lateral root. Yang di sini ini adalah root cap. Okay, root cap. Okay, root collar. Root collar, parts of the roots connected to the base of plant stem. Root collar ini adalah part of the root yang connect to the base of plant stem, batang tumbuhan. Root hair adapted from epidermal cell of the roots. It function dia adalah untuk increase the total surface area, okay, of the root, so that the uptake of water and mineral salt will be increased lah. Root cap, located at the tip of the root, protect the root from damage when going through the soil. Okay, so kita ada root hair di sini. Ini root hair. Okay, increase the surface area. Then this is the lateral root. Sini kita ada root cap. Manakala kita punya root collar ini adalah root yang paling berdekatan lah dengan base of the what we call the stem, plant stem, connected to the plant stem punya. Root adaptation for water and mineral salt uptake. Okay, apakah adaptation root itu untuk ini water and mineral salt uptake? So this one we have this is internal structure of roots. So this is epidermis. Okay, Epidermis ni, yang paling luar ni epidermis. And then di sini cortex dalam sikit ini cortex. Yang inilah root hair dia. Root hair. Dalam lagi di sini adalah endodermis. Okay, endodermis. Yang di sini adalah cambium vascular. Vascular cambium. Okay, vascular cambium. So di sini kita ada primary xylem. Kemudian di sini kita ada pericycle. Kemudian primary phloem. Di sini kita punya primary phloem, di sini kita punya primary xylem, di sini kita punya primary phloem. Okey. So kita pergi satu-satu Epidermis itu function dia punya structure adalah dia punya epidermal cell itu adalah closely arranged. And then dia punya cell wall thin, water permeable cell. So dia akan facilitate water movement in the roots lah. So there are epidermal cells which form root hairs by elongating towards lateral side from the outer walls. Okay. Kemudian root hair cells are not layered with cuticle. Okay, tidak ada cuticle lah, to allow water absorption. Sebab dia punya fungsi adalah to absorb water. Kemudian the root hair cells have big vacuoles to store water and mineral salt to increase the water absorption. And then second one, we have cortex. Cortex is located under the epidermal layer. Under the epidermis is cortex lah. Okay. Dia punya walls, thin cell walls sahaja, so it will facilitate water movement in the roots. And then dia punya arrangements of cells are loosely arranged so that the gases exchange, for gases exchange. And most of the cortex consists of parenchyma cells. Kemudian endodermis. Endodermis, separating layer between cortex and vascular cylinder. Okay, dia yang memisahkan antara cortex dengan vascular cylinder. Endodermal cells are closely arranged and one cell thick. Ni kali dia closely arranged dan ketebalan dia one cell sahaja. Most of the endodermal cells have suberin or lignin. Suberin or lignin, kita biasa guna lignin. Lignin thickening at the walls which form Casparian strips. Okay. Kemudian endodermis allow water and mineral salt absorbed from the oil to enter the vascular cylinder but no air bubbles. Okay, kita tengok vascular cylinder. Vascular cylinder is the root core that consists of xylem and phloem. Vascular cylinder di sini maksudnya vascular bundle lah. Vascular bundle consists of xylem and also phloem. Okay, dia surrounded by one cell thick pericycle cell tissue. Okay, so dia adalah surrounded by pericycle cell tissue. Pericycle di sini is involved in the secondary growth and also in the formations of lateral roots. So usually xylem and phloem tissue are arranged in star-shaped pattern. Okay, star-shaped pattern. Xylem tissue transport water and mineral salt, whereas phloem tissue transport food lah, organic substance such as sucrose lah, and also plant hormone. Alright, 3.3, diversity in plant nutrition. So nutrition is a process of organism obtaining energy and nutrient from food for growth, maintenance, and repair of damaged tissue. Okay, so parasitic, epiphytic, and carnivorous plants have different adaptation to obtain nutrient. Okay, so apakah itu nutrition? So remember, nutrition ini adalah proses untuk organism itu obtain energy daripada nutrient, daripada food, untuk dia punya growth, maintenance, and repair. So kita ada 3 jenis plant lah, parasitic plant, epiphytic plants, dan juga carnivorous plant. Dan ketiga-tiga ini mempunyai adaptasi yang berbeza untuk cara mereka obtain nutrient. Okay, so the first one is parasitic plant. Parasitic plant, tumbuhan parasita, live by growing on other plants which are the host. Okay, macam inilah, for example, Rafflesia. Rafflesia di sini dia tumbuh dengan cara dia tumbuh pada other plants lah. Jadi other plants itu kita panggil host, perumah host. Okay, the roots of these plants absorb organic substance, mineral, and water from the host by penetrating the stem up to the vascular bundle of the host. Okay, so ini akan menyebabkan the parasitic plant grow faster and flourish. Maksudnya dia dapat nutrient lah, whereas the host will malnourished, dried, and will eventually die. Okay, di sini parasitic plant ini yang dapat semua nutrien itu, manakala host dia akan malnourished, maksudnya dia akan kekurangan nutrien lah, kemudian dia kering, kemudian mati. Alright, so this is examples of parasitic plant. Kemudian yang kedua adalah epiphytic plants. Epiphytic plants are green plants, live on other plants which are the host. Maksudnya macam sama dengan parasitic juga. Epiphytic plants receive more sunlight for photosynthesis by living on taller host. Yang ini dia pergi kepada perumah atau tumbuhan lain yang lebih tinggi supaya dia dapat lebih banyak sunlight untuk menjalankan proses fotosintesis. So these plants synthesize their own food. So bezanya dengan parasitic plant tadi, dia dapat nutrien dengan cara dia absorb semua nutrien daripada host. Okay, daripada host. Yang epiphytic plants ini memang dia tinggal di ada plants yang sebagai host lah, tetapi still dia sendiri menjalankan proses fotosintesis untuk sintesis dia own food lah. Okay, maksudnya dia tidak curi makanan, dia buat makanan sendiri, cuma dia menumpang sahaja. Okay. Kemudian epiphytes do not harm the host because the root of epiphytes can absorb nutrient accumulated in the gaps of plant stem. Okay, dia tidak akan menyebabkan harm lah kepada host plant. Most epiphytes have swollen stem that are able to store a lot of water. Okay, so oleh kerana dia menumpang, sahaja, so stem dia itu selalunya swollen lah, membengkak, sebab dia store a lot of water. Okay, so ini bird nest fern, orchids. Ini adalah contoh-contoh epiphytes plant lah. Okay, how about carnivorous plants? Okay, carnivorous plants are plants that are able to synthesize their own food by carrying out photosynthesis also. Carnivorous plants secrete nectar and they have cups to trap their prey, typically insect. The prey are then slowly digested by digestive enzyme. Yang ini nih yang pandai mau makan serangga. Macam ni. Nampak ni? Okay, so this is examples of carnivorous plant. Dia pandai makan serangga. Okay, satu, dia memang able to undergo photosynthesis. Dia will synthesize their own food juga. Tetapi dia juga menghasilkan nektar. Okay, dan dia punya cups lah supaya dia boleh trap dia punya pemangsa kah. Okay, terutamanya insect lah. So the prey itu will be digested by digestive enzyme lah. Okay, so this is a Venus flytrap pitcher plant. Ini adalah contoh-contoh carnivorous plant. Okay, so itu sahaja untuk hari ini. Okay, so kita ada nutrition in plant. Main inorganic nutrient bahagi kepada macronutrient dengan micronutrient. Ini adalah disebabkan oleh quantity ya. Macro maksudnya diperlukan dalam large quantity, micro ini diperlukan dalam a small quantity sahaja. So this one remember the function and also the effect of deficiency, okay? And also organ for water and mineral salt uptake. Okay, kita ada roots, internal and external structure dia. And then diversity in plant nutrition. Okay, di sini adalah bergantung types of the plant adalah bergantung kepada bagaimana dia mendapat nutrient dia lah. So carnivorous, parasitic plant, epiphytic plants. Okay. So in 2 Timothy 4 verse 17, but the Lord stood with me and gave me strength. Alright, that's all. Thank